So, turns out Morrison was probably right and we should not trust these guys. Let's steal some stuff.
Now we'd like to make you part of our gene pool.
Yeah.
Just go through the door. Do not insult us by refusing.
Yeah. So, if you would come earlier
Time
here...
for me to dole out some justice. Time for me to dole out some
she kinda got aggressive because I waited too long. If you were to come earlier here, you could see her sword. Also, her blade is actually the shard that landed in this dimension. But we can just kill her. She's too tough. Or basically our sword is too overpowered. She's trying to heal, but she has no chance.
My, what a bizarre experience. I'll be telling my grandchildren about this.
What's the big deal? Some bimbos in fur bikinis? What's the big deal here?
Just get rid of this junk. Now we could leave, but there's a bit more to explore here. For example, we can get her key, and we can get also the hilt of her blade. Silver Fang's hilt. The key we can use in here. So you could kill her at the start. She either doesn't even have her sword then, and you can steal the sword from here. You could also pickpocket her and use the key to get a sword. So basically you could skip this entire stuck quest chain. But I think it's kind of fun. Especially the reward. At least for the first time.
Locked.
But there's a locked door and we haven't used these gems yet. Well, they didn't even notice I killed their leader. We actually haven't read about her yet, have we? Maybe I should, at least for her. Jacinda, the queen of the mighty barbarian women that inhabit the White Tower. Jacinda has gained her position through prowess in battle and dedication to the arts of war. Her predecessor Jana died during the Nether-Mars conflict that swept through the lands several years ago. Jacinda is almost totally immune to the effects of freezing and cold damage. Fortunately, she's very susceptible to fire-based attacks. Doesn't matter, she's very susceptible to my sword as well. So now about these gems. We only miss one more and it's inside this contraption. Not sure what it's supposed to be, maybe a heater? But then if you press this button, it shoots a fireball. So it's a flame shooting heater, I guess. Also there are these bars. This time they don't fail you if you touch them, but you get damage. You can actually get killed really easily if you get stuck in the wall. So try to run through and not get stuck. And this is the entrance, obviously, if you haven't noticed. So...
Locked.
This one's locked as well. But now that we have the gems, we can use them. If we place them here, each gem enables a trap and disables a barrier. Contrary to what the barbarian woman said. There are the traps, by the way. You can hear them. There they are shooting. Try not to get hit. So now we can check where the barriers have been disabled. For example, this was the purple barrier. Now gone. And inside we find this. So I guess this is what happens to Copper if he accepts the barbarian's offer.
Hey! What are you doing in there? Is this a jail?
Hey man, get me out of here! Please, rescue us! This is torture here!
What do you mean? How'd you get in there? Are you a criminal of some kind?
Now, wait a minute. I don't like your attitude. If you don't know, then I'm not telling.
What? So, if I let you out, you'll tell me why you're locked up, but if I don't, you won't? I don't see what's in this for me.
Well, best of luck then, pal. You'll be in here yourself before too long. If I knew where the keys were, wouldn't you think I'd tell you?
So, what are you in for?
Please let me out. I have committed no crime.
Well, somebody obviously thinks you should be locked up.
It's the women. They keep me here. I should be going back to my village and my family. I'm sure they think me dead by now.
I'll see if I can get this door open for you then.
I would be very grateful.
Thanks. But if it's all the same, I'm getting suspicious of people promising gratitude.
Quite jaded for such a young man, aren't you?
Hey, you'd have to be a corpse not to become at least a little bitter in my circumstances.
Yeah. That's what everybody says. Everybody's got it rough. And everybody thinks their problems are significantly worse than the next guy's.
Nice bench sliding action there.
I used to be a farmer. Had a nice little goat farm near Wyville. Sold goat cheese and made a good living at it. Then one day, one of my goats wandered into the old ruins they call the White Tower. I followed along inside and met these strange women. They were very friendly. At first. That was 2 years ago, according to the calendar I've scratched on the wall in here.
For some reason I think this is unfinished as well. You cannot rescue them anyway. Too bad. But you can jump through these bars. And then you are prisoned yourself and it serves no purpose. But you can do it. So, inside here, get some goodies. Goodbye, guys. Maybe if I press the secret button somewhere. I never found out if you can save them. So, I guess we can't. We can open this. Basically, it's the throne room again. Also, you can loot some of these if you want. But there's not too good items inside. So I won't bother.
You do find me attractive, don't you? I mean, after all,
So that
you
was the
picked
purple
me, you know?
gem. Here's the red gem door. Or red gem barrier, rather. Another chest. Inside we get a few decent items. Nothing too good. And on the blue side, another chest.
You do find me attractive, don't you?
More
I mean,
goodies.
after all, you picked me,
You
you know.
said that like 10 seconds ago. Don't get stuck. Another purple one. And then finally the green one. This one has probably the best one. Oh, actually. So inside here we will find an errant Prack. And
I know about
Valkyrie
that.
Charm.
But you,
Oh no.
you'll need to look
Griselda
in your
spoiled the errant Prack. Oh well. So the errant Prack, if you pick it up and Griselda doesn't identify it for you, it says good for nothing. Did she really identify it? She did. I thought it would say more than that. Oh well. Also we get the Valkyrie Charm. The Valkyrie Charm is pretty nice. I think I might replace it with the Mask of Shadows for it. Basically it increases your strength and defense. And there's a very specific reason why this item can be really useful. But we won't see it for a bit. Let's get rid of these. Also, we don't need that many ice shards. Get rid of them. Keep the mask, just in case. I don't know if I want to keep the errant prac. It really is a useless item. It's not even rare or anything. There are a few of these in the game, but they are just useless. So let's leave them. Oh, they can kinda hurt, look at that. Maybe they have a use after all, if you spend a lot of them. 12 of them nearly killed me. So I guess, or rather they half killed me, so if I would have used 24, I would have died probably. I don't see any practical use. So I guess that's everything in here. Well, everything for now. So we can take the shard and leave. Yep.
I simply cannot believe that you did that again. In spite of everything I've told you, you're closing the rifts. You know, if you do close the rifts and you still haven't retrieved your soul, it could be trapped out there forever.
Well, maybe I am confused. I thought I had to find all the pieces of the mirror in order to get my soul back.
No. At least that's not my understanding. You'll get your soul back when you find it. And although nothing says it has to be in some other world, nothing else makes sense. So, you can see, it very much makes sense for you to stop fixing the mirror and just concentrate on searching for your soul. If there's a little bit of damage from the other worlds leaking into ours, well, that's the price we'll just have to pay.
I wish I could find the Drauracle again. His answers are sort of confusing, but I'd love to be able to ask him again.
Well, he's gone. So you'll just have to trust your friends that are still here. You know, I'm really worried for you. Forget about the mirror and just look for your soul. By the way, how are things going in Gladstone? You know, with your social problem?
My social problems rank pretty low right now, thank you.
Take my advice. Go out there and fight those pigs barehanded. Earn the respect of Gladstone. If you've got respect, then everything else comes along by itself.
Without commenting one way or the other, I thank you for your advice. I'm sure it's well-intentioned.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. He seems really bent on us not fixing the mirror. So, there's no one telling you to do that, but if you take the hilt and touch the mirror with it, you actually get Silverfang, the sword, back. Let's identify it. It's a pretty nice item again. It's high attack speed, high strength, and it has a nice bonus. But still, the defensive bonies of Torrent's Greatsword are still greater. You can still hear the traps. Luckily, we don't have to go through that again. So, Silverfang. A shadow of the sword forged by the barbarian queen Jacinda. The blade of the Silverfang is translucent and appears to be made of shadow itself. Artifact. When successfully striking, this weapon drains the life force from your opponent, reducing his maximum life points capacity by 1 to 5% with each blow. Opponents struck by this weapon appear to grow weaker with each successful strike. It appears to be shedding their vitality along with their blood. So, it's a pretty nice weapon, but Yeah, this one is so much better. Still. Oh well. Let's continue. This time we have to walk out normally, but the cave has been a bit changed from the last time. There's also this lever. I'm not sure what it does. So maybe flip it and hope it didn't screw us. Oh, it actually closes this door, which serves no purpose at all. Great. So now we can explore a bit more of the caves. Example over there. Yeah, we actually need sandcrust right now. Let's pick that up. Over here, for example, there's something weird.
You do find me attractive, don't you? I mean, after all, you picked me, you know.
Well... let's use one of these, so we can see it. Don't fall down there. I said don't. Or here. What's this place? Obviously some money behind the waterfall. I'm not sure if you can call this a waterfall. Suddenly orcs. Are they friendly? Nope, not this time.
So I guess you did
Oh,
alright.
they're dead. Use one of these again. I don't think I want to go this way just yet. Or do I? Not entirely sure about the layout of this place. Ah, there we go. This is the... oh no! This is the way back. Don't step into the lava like an idiot. This leads to... let's see now. This one doesn't open. Oh, it's automatic. This one? It doesn't. Dang it. really not too sure about this place. I can't remember it at all. Well, I can remember it existing, but I can't remember the layout at all. So I thought this place would lead out. So I avoided it, but seems it leads
Steal.
in?
Oh, now was that brutality necessary?
Don't close. So what's up here? Rotten meat in the wooden shield. Useless.
You can't run away
So
from
this leads
this.
back into the cave. I remember this. You set that pool on fire.
You do find me attractive, don't you? I mean, after all, you picked me, you know.
No. This place. Oh wait, this just leads in a circle. Wait, there's a secret in here. I think once both doors are closed. Yep, this one opens. Nothing too interesting, some poison paint. You can use that to poison your blade. It's not that useful. So was that everything? I guess so. Oh well, let's return. So, but have we checked here for changes? I guess there are none. Yeah.
That weapon works well on these beasties.
And now the poison's gone. Put it to good use. Except I didn't. Whoa, what just hit me? What was that?
Oh, I feel better.
Something just really hit me. Let's be careful. Get some aloe. So, over here.
You can't run away from this.
Oh, I feel better.
Still no major changes. Still nothing there. Nothing here, I guess. And I don't think there's anything here. Nope. Okay then. So, weirdly
Here's your
enough...
journal, numbskull.
Yes, I know, thank you. Weirdly enough, now that we have left the cave, we got a few new skills. For example, now we can climb, which we could before, so it's pretty useless. And we can long jump, increases the distance that the player can jump, and we also take less falling damage. The long jump is the most interesting part of that. The long jump basically means you get a speed boost just before you jump, so if we jump, we can really dash through the woods now. Look at that speed. That's insane. Notice the chanting in the woods now. It's a little bit more ominous.
You little creep!
Also notice how the volcano world kind of leaked out. Let's survey the damage. Yeah, even though the portal is inactive. Stop that. Now creatures are leaking out as well. This can't be good. Look at that. It's just spilling everywhere. But we can also find these water spark leaves. You can eat them. They serve no real purpose.
The portal is pulling!
No, don't do
I'm
that.
being sucked in!
They serve no real purpose, but you can craft something with it. And this is weird. So let's leave. Also new enemies. Black spiders. They actually can poison you heavily, so if you don't have any antidote, these spiders can really pose a threat to you. Also they deal
You'll
some
get yours,
damage.
pal. Glad that's over.
But we killed them before they could. So yeah, now you see the heavy poison. You lose a lot of health, and this kind of poison will never get removed by itself. So we will have to remove it ourselves. Thank God we have that poison shield. Also these spore coves now have become spider caves. Creepy. Alright, also the holes have been
I
refilled.
know about that. But you'll need to look in your journal.
Or rather, they have been replaced. So any item you haven't picked up, for example that mimicry stone, or mimic stone rather, they lost forever. But you can get new items. It's nice. Also, somehow there's ice here. I don't know why. If you take a look at the map, this is frozen. But why? I mean, the frost world was there. It says another portal. We can actually remove that, can we? No? No, I guess we can't. Oh well. But there are a few new map markers from the underworld. Sounds creepy. And then from the Shattered Desert. Also the game start is here? That makes no sense. Yeah, also it makes no sense that this place is freezing over, because... why? I guess if you haven't made the...
Glad that's over.
If you haven't made the Fighters Guild quest, you cannot anymore, and that's why they opened this place. So you can get there. But there's nothing really valuable or important there, so it doesn't really matter. Oh well, let's return.